Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to continue with the same lesson, lesson number 4, water safe for drinking. Before moving further, let's have a short revision of what we have learned in the last video. In last video, we learned a new term, potable water. That means clean and drinkable water. Okay. Now today we will learn new terms, few more new terms. First one is micro. What does the word micro means? Micro means very, very small. Okay. Organism. Second one is organism. Organism means a living thing. Okay. If we connect this both, add this both word, microorganism. What does it mean? A living thing that cannot be seen by the naked eyes or even with a magnifying glass. Okay, with our open eyes or a magnifying glass also we cannot see that living thing. That living thing is called as microorganism. Micro means very small and organism means living thing. That means very small living thing which we cannot see even from our eyes. Okay. Now last word is microscope. Microscope is an instrument for looking at very, very small things which we cannot see with our eyes or even though a magnifying glass. Okay. Micro means very small, organism means a living thing, microorganism means very small living thing, and microscope means an instrument which is used for looking at the very small microorganism. Okay. Micro, you understood, very small. Okay, very tiny. Organism means a living thing. Microorganism means a living thing that cannot be seen by the naked eyes or even with a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass, now you can see in the picture down, one boy is using magnifying glass with the help of which you can see small letters in big size. Okay, even if you use this, you will not be able to see some small living things which are called as microorganisms. Okay, now microscope. An instrument for looking at very, very small things which we cannot see with our eyes or even through a magnifying glass. Now do you know that in water, in soil, little small living things are mixed? Okay, but we cannot see with our eyes. So we use this instrument, microscope, for looking at them or studying them. This is used by big scientists. Okay, and in science labs also. Now we will see some facts, okay, about microorganisms. Now do you know that there are two types of microorganisms? First one is useful microorganism, okay, which we use, okay, and harmful microorganisms. That means these microorganisms are harmful for us, okay. So there are two types of microorganisms. Now let us first look into what is useful microorganism. If we take a bit of yogurt, okay, or a drop of buttermilk, okay, on a glass slide. In the first picture, can you see a glass slide? On a glass slide, we put a drop of buttermilk or yogurt, okay, and place the slide under a microscope. Now in the second picture, you can see under the microscope one slide is kept with yogurt or buttermilk drop. Okay. Now what we see? We see very tiny living things in it. Okay. In the buttermilk you can see tiny living things. What are they? They are microorganisms. Okay. They are called microorganisms. These microorganisms convert milk into yogurt. Okay. Now your mother prepares curd at home. Yes. Have you ever seen how she makes? She take leftover curd and she mix in the milk. So some microorganisms are there in the curd and or buttermilk also she can put instead of left curd. Okay. Then what happens? The microorganisms increase. Okay. Some chemical reaction take place between the milk and the microorganism. Okay. And it is converted into curd or yogurt. Okay. So they are useful for us. Okay, so such kind of microorganisms are useful, which help to convert milk into curd or yogurt. Now harmful microorganism. What is harmful microorganism? All the microorganisms are not useful. Okay. So some microorganisms cause disease when they enter our body. Okay. Curd we eat, but does anything happen to us? No, because those microorganisms are useful. But whenever some microorganisms which are present in air or water, it goes into your body, they harm your health. Okay, they can cause some diseases in your body. So these kind of harmful microorganisms are not good for our health. Nowadays you can hear in the news that coronavirus is there. Okay, it is spread all over. It is affecting the health of the people. So that is, the virus is also a small microorganism which is increasing. Okay, and it is affecting our body. Okay. Now there are numerous kind of microorganisms around us. Numerous means many. Okay, many different kinds of microorganisms around us. They are in the soil, in the water, in the air, on the rocks, that is anywhere and everywhere. Okay. Even if harmful microorganisms, now here I will ask you a question. Even if harmful microorganisms are present in water, we are not able to see them. Can you see? No. Now if you cannot see them, but the water looks very transparent, so will it be safe for us to drink that water? What will be the answer? No. The water which looks clean and transparent even after the process of filtration and settling, can we drink it? No, we cannot drink it because it consists of small microorganisms in it which we cannot see. So how to kill these microorganisms? How to make the water pure? Let us see. Okay. Now you may know that during the rainy season we often hear of an outbreak of diarrhea or gastritis. Okay, gastritis. That means these are the two names of diseases. Diarrhea, you can see in the first picture. A boy is sitting, his stomach is paining, he is getting loose motion. Okay, so this condition of loose motion is called as diarrhea. And gastritis, in gastritis what happens is your stomach burns. Okay, whatever you eat, you don't feel like eating, you feel like vomiting after eating. That means your stomach gets upset, some problem with your stomach. Okay, so these diseases occur in the rainy season because of the water which you drink. Okay, what happens, many microorganisms and impurities mix in the water in the rainy season. Okay, so these diseases happen. So at such time, what you should do? We need to boil the water that has been cleaned by settling and filtration. First you have to do settling and filtration, which we have seen in the experiment. After doing that, you have to boil that water. Only then that water will become safe for drinking. Okay. Now boiling. Boiling the water kills the microorganisms in it and prevents the diseases. Prevents means it stops spreading the disease. Okay. So boiling is the best method to kill the microorganism. Even if you are doing settling or filtration, you should always boil the water before drinking it. Okay, so that you can be sure that now the water is potable, it is safe for drinking. Okay. Now always remember, even such tiny living things like microorganisms which our eyes cannot see have great importance in our life. Okay. We have seen some harmful and useful microorganisms also. They have importance in our life. We need microorganisms also. Okay. So this much only in this lesson. This is the end of our lesson number 4. Okay. Thank you so much, students. Do like, comment and share for more videos. And do not forget to subscribe my channel.